All right, so what you're seeing here is one of the first things that I saw today when I woke up and decided to open Twitter. And I decided to open Twitter maybe twice a day, once in the morning, once at night, just to see the general consensus of what's going on that website. And this guy said that he was rather impressed by the creation of alligator Alcatraz. Now, I don't know if that image in the tweet is real or not. It does not appear to be AI generated, but obviously we know that that is possible. But my main concern is what the person with the blue check mark said, talking about how they're really excited and really impressed with how fast the state of Florida was able to create that. Now, there's a couple of issues with this whole situation. One is that they plan on just putting brown people in that facility, and alligators might eat them, and a whole bunch of other stuff might happen. And who knows what's going to happen with in terms of like food, medical care, or anything else to the people there, or what they might be required to do. When I see things like that, I'm wondering, like, what happened to this person's empathy? What happened to this person's understanding that everybody has the right to due process? What happened to this person not understanding that if one person doesn't have the right to due process, nobody has the right to due process? And yes, with that recent, Supreme Court decision about birthright citizenship, we all have to be worried about this. Now, Florida is an interesting case study because there are a lot of legal and illegal immigrants in the state of Florida. Now, I don't like using the term illegal immigrants, but that is the term that the administration is using. They are just simply migrants. A lot of them refugees, a lot of them just people who came to America to make a better life. Apparently, recently, Trump decided that he was going to invent the work visa, but that's not really a thing. It was going to be a temporary pass for farm workers who are migrants to be able to stay, whether or not they came to the country the proper way, according to the administration. And that's just a work visa. And obviously, and he said it would be up to the farmers to decide. So that means that the farmer could decide at the end of the season, they just be like, yeah, get rid of them. Or the farmer could decide, yeah, your work's not good enough, you can just leave. It's a whole thing that I'm not really a fan of. But, I'm not a fan of it at all. I am a fan of work visas. I think that if you want to come to a country legally and get work and you have a visa, and that makes it easier, allows you to pay taxes and everything. And if you come to the country illegally, I think you should be still eligible to get a work visa if you go and figure out what you need to do. Now remember, a lot of these people do claim asylum. All you need to do to claim asylum is walk up to a port of entry and claim asylum. For example, for a while, the United States had pretty much open immigration from Cuba because they wanted people to escape communism. And now, probably a lot of Cubans are going to end up getting deported from Florida or end up in this unfortunate facility. I don't like that this facility exists. This facility existing makes me worried about what the administration is going to do. I do know that in Germany, the death camps were not in Germany. And the average German could say that they did not know what was happening. But in the United States, you can say that the average person does know what's happening. And the average person knows that something needs to be done about this. Unfortunately, the average person really isn't doing too much. A lot of them have their own problems, all that. There was the No Kings protest that lasted a day. If that had been a sustained thing, I think that a lot of change could have been affected. So I'm hoping that happens, but we'll see what happens.